Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the Game Dojo. It's your triumphant host, the Game Ninja, deep within the heart of Gamer Nation. You know where you are, ladies and gentlemen. You know where you are. That's right. And welcome to 24K Movies, TV shows, and video game reviews. The channel where our narrative is not bought and paid for. We give it to you straight. If it's good, we'll tell you. If it's dog shit, we'll tell you. If it's great, if it's not, we'll let you know 100% if it's any good. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody knows what they like, but we don't sugarcoat it here. If it's good, we'll let you know. If it's not, and we'll let you know. Good, bad, and ugly. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've been hearing about a movie that's been raked over the cold. As gamers, we have bust Borderlands, Borderlands prequels, Borderlands, the trilogy. We have busted on Switch. We have gone through all the systems. We have bust Borderlands. We are thusly experienced in the land of Borderlands. But ladies and gentlemen, they came out with a movie and I've been hearing it being raked over the coals. Everybody is talking shit about this movie on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat. If there was Vine still up, I guess people would still be doing Vines for it too. But as always, we don't really take everybody's opinion for gospel. We take it at face value and we jump in and watch it because there has been movies people said were dog shit that we thoroughly enjoyed, and there are movies that people said was amazing that we watched and we was like, what movie did you watch? Were you paid? And that's the problem. So many people are paid for their thoughts and views on things, and then they sway other people, and so much to the point that people don't even watch the movie and they're just like, yeah, that's dog shit, I'm not watching it. Why aren't you watching it? Well, because everybody said it was dog shit. If everybody was leaping off a bridge, would you too? Come on. Sometimes you got to experience things for yourself. And if you're wondering what the movie I was talking about, because I said it a couple of times, we talk about Borderlands. That's right. Borderlands. Kevin Hart, Jamie Lee Curtis. Anyways, Borderlands. So, we heard everybody raking it over the coals. Me and the Ring of Power decided we would jump in, check it out. It's actually, I think it's actually streaming now. But we jumped into it and wanted to give it a go because, like I said, we don't trust everybody's opinion. We make our own minds up about movies. And what we're going to do is we're going to jump into a trailer, let you guys see a little bit of the movie, and then we'll come back here and I'll unpack it for you from my point of view, from the Gamer Nation point of view, as a gamer, by gamers, for gamers, and people who want to be entertained. Because at the very least, like I said, Mario Brothers the movie, not the new one, the original one with Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo, absolute horrendous piece of shit, but it still has some redemptive qualities, and every once in a while it's a guilty pleasure. If it's on, or if I put it on, I'll watch it. Yes, it's got nothing to do with Mario Brothers, the game, and maybe the person who made it never even paid attention to the game, as they do all adaptations when it comes from video games to movies and video games to TV series. There's very few projects that actually, you know, hit the head on the nail. The Last of Us in most recent years is one of the ones that actually got it correct. But Borderlands was just another one churned out there, and I've heard some of my favorite gamers and favorite friends and favorite people just raking this shit over the coals. And I was like, all right, I give. Let me dive in and just see how bad it is. I mean, is it Super Mario Brothers, John Leguizamo, and Bob Hoskins bad? Because even though it's bad, and it is bad, let me tell you, it is bad. Goombas are not 9'12". They got a guy named Koopa, right? Even though that was Dennis Hopper. Toad was... We're not even going to go to Toad. It did have Yoshi, if Yoshi was in Jurassic Park. So you ask yourself, what was the like about it? There was a everybody get on the dinosaur floor where Mario and Luigi were dancing in a nightclub. That was kind of fun. They got to put on some special boots that were colored. They were wearing red and blue overalls. It was Luigi, Mario, and Mario. Like I said, I'm not saying it's the best movie in the world and it's Academy Award winning material. I'm saying it's a guilty pleasure from time to time. Hell, I still watch the Double Dragon movie with Mark Dacascos. I love Mark Dacascos, and he may be the Iron Chef King now, and he was in the Banana Way movie, Only the Strong. Y'all know Banana Way, Banana Way, Banana. Y'all remember that movie? But before all of that, before he was Iron Chef and A la Cuisine, he was. There was Billy Lee and Jimmy. He was in Double Dragon, and if you didn't catch the movie, whoo, but guilty pleasure, because I'm a martial artist. I like martial arts. There was some nice martial arts in it. It has some redemptive qualities, just like Street Fighter with Van Damme. Damn, woo. But like I said, there are some redemptive qualities, and they're guilty pleasures. So maybe everybody hates Borderlands, but maybe I could watch it and get a guilty pleasure. So let's take a look at the trailer, and then I'll unpack it for you, and you'll find out just what I thought about the Borderlands. Okay?
Would you look at that? A ladder! Unfortunately, my design doesn't facilitate this type of...
Well, destiny awaits. Legend has it that there's this massive treasure hidden in some secret vault. And if you go hunting for it, you'd better take any help you can get. It's on the weirdest, most dangerous dumpster fire of a world in the universe. God, I hate this planet.
What is that smell?
Piss wash color.
Ew!
Put the window up.
I don't want to! Roll the window!
It's pee. It's pee. Why do you think it's called piss wash? How did it get to me?
It's in my mouth!
People have died looking for this vault.
We have something they don't, baby girl.
Okay, what?
Major issues. Time to make it rain with your body parts.
What did I tell you?
Minimal explosions.
I said no explosions. I needed a gun, so you asked for it. There's only one of you in the world, and you're special. Kill them all.
Alright, so there was the trailer. A lot was covered in the trailer. I would say probably 65% of the movie was covered in the trailer. So I'm going to start off by pissing off a lot of people. And this is not what you expected. This is not what you're going to expect. Let me give you a little warning, first of all, before I go any forward. Because there's spoilers ahead. If you don't want spoilers, this is the time you tune out. If you don't mind spoilers, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You've been warned. Here come the spoilers. So I'm going to piss off some people right now because I'm a gamer. I played the games. I wouldn't say I love the game series, but it grows on you for a while, and you know, it's something to play. It is. I'm more partial to BioShock than Borderlands. I know a lot of people probably not going to like that, but I'm more partial to BioShock and the story than Borderlands. But it is what it is. So let's start off. Let's piss off some people, shall we? I liked it. Yeah, there you go. I know y'all didn't expect that. Because everybody is talking shit on this movie. Y'all, I liked it. I didn't think it was a bad movie. And I'm going to tell you what I did. Okay, so follow me on this. If you can go with me down the drain, follow me on this. I am a gamer. I am also a big geek and a big nerd. But when it comes to projects like this, where I know that there is a game based on the source material and we're now having a movie or a TV series, I've learned over the many decades and years and years and years, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2020s, that's showing my age. That's showing my age. But I've learned that when it comes to these adaptations, I need to come in to the endeavor with a different pair of goggles. Because if I go in there as a gamer, I'm going to blow it out the water and I'm going to hate it. I'm going to hate every single last minute of it. But if I take off those gamer goggles and put on entertainment goggles, then I can see it and view it objectively a lot more unbiasedly. And unbiasedly ways, looking at this as a gamer, I would absolutely hate it. And I get y'all. I understand 100%. I feel you. If I'm a fan of the game, and I am, I would hate this because you're like, what is this? Did you even play the game? And I feel you on that. But if you take your gamer goggles off and put on your entertainment goggles, this is a fun, good time. This is a hell of a lot better than Furiosa. And I watched Furiosa 3 times trying to figure out just what the hell I watched. Sorry, not even Hemsworth could save Furiosa. Nipples being yanked off aside, spoilers if you haven't watched that movie, that was the dry... First of all, how you gonna have a Mad Max movie without Mad Max? That's all I'm saying. Mad Max has been going for a while now. Now, we've had a couple Mad Max movies without Mad Max, so stop calling it Mad Max. Call it Mad Sam or Mad Donna or Mad Helen or Mad Dina or some shit. Don't call it Mad Max. Don't even say it within the saga of Mad. No, it's not in the saga of Mad Max if Mad Max is not in it. You don't even make mention of him or his banging ass car. I've watched all the Mad Max movies. You ain't even put him in accidentally as a walk by. We ain't seen Mel Gibson walk by or ride by in his car with some old gray ass hair. Like, we ain't see him with a shotgun. No. So it's not Mad Max. It's not Mad Max. But that's a different thing. That's a different thing. We on Borderlands. We right here. We on Borderlands. So I was able to take my gaming goggles off and put on my entertainment goggles, and I enjoyed myself. Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart, Kate Blanchett, even my little girl, she put it on there. I saw Bobby Lee up in this too. Jack Black was the voice of the robot. As an enjoyable time, just entertainment. Blind, mindless entertainment. It's a shoot 'em up story adventure. And it held my attention. And I did not need to jump on my phone. And like I said, let me hit on that Gatorade, because I know it's a lot of haterade out there. Haterade is Thursday. Not sponsored, but if y'all want to, Powerade, I'm out here. I'm out here, bro. I love your products. Woo! So, as just entertainment, I was thoroughly entertained with this. I liked it. I was good. I was on board. I've seen tons of movies about, space travel and opening doors. And here's something that's gonna make a lot of y'all mad, because I don't know if y'all saw my reviews on it, but here's a little something that's gonna make y'all mad, but it is what it is, bro. I enjoyed this more than I did the Halo TV series. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. I enjoyed this movie more than I did the Halo series. And that's exactly what I'm talking about when I say from game to TV show or movie adaptations. Now, my gamer goggles made me like the Halo TV series because I saw things from the Halo universe in real life, and I'm like, yes, Master Chief and Halo. Master Chief don't take his helmet off because, We supposed to be Master Chief, so you leave the helmet on. That's us in the game. But you know, Shriver, you know, wanted his beautiful face to be seen in that physique, so the mask is off. All right, it ain't Halo. Wait a minute, there was some nipples and nudity. I ain't see that in Halo. Cortana got back like that. Cortana, you see all that ass Cortana had? I ain't never noticed that in the Halo games. Now, I done played Halo games. I done played all of them. Matter of fact, I done recently got the Master Chief Collection. I ain't never know Cortana to be thick like that. So, that must have been like a 2.0 patch they put up in the TV series. I ain't never know Cortana to be like that. Shit, you could be in my head, Cortana. But, that's near here and there. We're talking about Borderlands. Borderlands as a basic premise, I liked that it was just a bunch of weird, wacky, zany characters going through a universe to get to an end result to open up the door in Pandora. At its very least, lots of killing, lots of blood, lots of excitement, stupid lines, comedy. And Jamie Lee Curtis, bro, Miss Curtis, if you nasty, you could still get the business. She was popping out of that uniform, and I'm like, damn, Jamie, how old is you, Jamie? Okay. Kate was in there too. They made her, you know, she's not really that voluptuous, but they made her show, you know, what she had. Gina Gershon was in here too. Woo! From Bound, Gina Gershon was in. She's a very little part, but she was up in here, and I was like, ooh. Oh, and Jennifer Lawrence. She played Cate Blanchett's mother. That's right. From the Hunger Games, she had a small part in this, which a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't really push into here. I mean, I would prefer her part to have been bigger, but it was great in here. I liked Ariana, the little girl. She brought a youthful exuberance to this project that made it fun and excitement. Like I said, as pure entertainment, pure mindless entertainment, I've enjoyed this movie better than I have a few recent projects that's come out. I loved it better than Furiosa. I enjoyed it better than the Halo series. I enjoyed it better than a lot of things that have come out recently. I would say the only thing recently that I saw along this monicum that tops it is Boy Kills World with Bill Skarsgård. We gonna have to talk about The Crow though. We gonna have to talk about The Crow. Stay tuned for that. I may do that today. Matter of fact, I am gonna do that today. Enough time has passed. We gonna have to speak on The Crow. Bill, brother, I love you. You killed it in Boy Kills World. You killed it, brother. We gotta talk about The Crow. We got to talk about The Crow. And I don't know if he was hamstring or forced into. Well, let me stop getting off topic. Borderlands. So, like I said, the entire adventure, the visuals, some CG was a little bit glaring where you could see that it was CG. Unfortunately, that is something we see more and more of in today's endeavor when it comes to TV shows and movies. We've seen better CG sometimes on YouTube videos. Like I said, I still seen that Machinima Ma series, that Street Fighter and that Mortal Kombat Machinima Ma series. That shit was better than that shit was better than the projects they came out with in the movies, and they had millions and buckets of dollars to throw at it. You mean to tell me somebody with a lesser budget was able to achieve something not even you could even do with a maxed out budget and actual actors? Come on, man. You guys suck. That Machinima Ma series, that need to be made into an actual movie. That need to be actual canon. Not no 11-minute webisodes. That need to be made into actual canon movie in theaters. That would have skyrocketed both Street Fighter as a project and Mortal Kombat as a project. I'm still on that 100%. Machinima Ma, that's what I'm talking about. There are people out there that are fans of the source material that do a great job. That was a great job. Both the Street Fighter and that Mortal Kombat series, bruh. To this day, I will take that over any Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat movie they have out. 100%. Hands down. You guys did your thing. You did your thug dizzle. I'm on board. 150 billion%. And it needs to be said because a lot of people don't even know what I'm talking about. Go to your YouTube, go to Google that Machinima series, look up that Street Fighter, look up that Mortal Kombat. You will not be let down. And you're going to be like, well, I don't understand. Why wasn't this in the movies? Ask yourself that question, why you got what you got from theaters with buckets of money. And this is out here for you with a lesser project, but maximum effort. That's what I mean when I say entertainment. You can make something with maximum effort and not enough money, and it still be enjoyable and wonderful and entertaining to watch. Those series are amazing. Borderlands, what do I give? As a whole, I give it a gold. I give it a gold. It's not a platinum because they had some things that were glaring, that were not game. I'm not basing this off games, so the gamer goggles is off. This is just entertainment goggles. I can't give it a platinum because there were certain things where I was just like, there were certain, to give you an example, there was a scene where people jump out and there's an insurmountable situation and you're just like, oh wow, this is going to be, I can't wait to see how they get out of this. And then in the next scene, they're out of it and they're going on to something else, and you're just like, well, how did they win? Like, how did he get through that? What happened? And they do that a few times. There's another scene where Kevin Hart is in the sewer and there's a bunch of Reapers, I'm gonna call them Reapers, coming down, barreling down, where it's insurmountable odds and he can't make it, and he's just overrun. Like, you see them tackle him and overrun him, and I'm like, all right, they killed off Kevin Hart, he's dead. And then 5-10 minutes later, he like, boy, that was bad. Talk about an orgy. And I'm like, wait a minute, did they just stomp on him, think he was dead, and keep going? No, nobody. What, really? So there was a little bit of moments like that. So I can't give it a platinum, but I can give it a gold. I was entertained. I did not need to pick up my phone, and that is one of my biggest tells. If I'm watching something and I go to my cell phone and I'm on TikTok and YouTube, it's because I'm not interested in what I'm watching. And if I'm not interested and entertained, it takes me out of the project. And sadly, I did that on a lot of the last season of House of the Dragon. There were just too many moments that took me out of it, and I was on the cell phone. But like I said, there is no project that's above this. It just means you've lost sight of what holding the audience was. A lot of TV series did it. The Walking Dead did it. Even The Last of Us with a few episodes did it too. Like, y'all should have stuck with the flashbacks. The starting each episode with a flashback to the world and seeing the breakdown, that was brilliant. Why did you stop? Why did you stop? Because the game did? Remember, you already said you differed from the game and you wanted to do things different from the game, even with the spores, because they didn't have to wear masks because of the spores. So you could have kept going with that. That was killer. One of the highest rated episodes that you guys had was where the woman in the Latin American area, they brought the doctor in to check her, and she cut her open and saw the spores, and opened her mouth and saw the spores, and she told the general, you gotta kill everybody in this town. And it was like, well, what do you mean about, what about you and us? She's like, no, me and you included. Like, if you didn't catch this person, like, we're all dead. Like, it's over. It's ball game. That level of dramatic is what's needed in series like that. And you guys stopped after the episode, and then there was just no more flashbacks. There was like one flashback to the arcade with Ellie and her friend, but I like the little starts at the beginning. Even if you did like a 5-minute flashback to the world the way it was, you should have stuck with that. You should have stuck with that because that was genius. Borderlands is gold here in 24K movies and TV shows reviews. It's gold. It's not copper. It's not silver because it entertained me to the point where I did not have to hold my phone in my hand, and that says a lot. Period. That is my standard when it comes to myself being entertained and enjoying a project, whether it's movie, television, video game, TV show, it doesn't matter. If I have to go to my phone and I'm on my phone checking something out on TikTok or YouTube or Snapchat or Facebook or something like that, then you've lost my attention. So your job is to get it back. That's your job as the entertainer. As the entertainee, my job is to be interested in the bullshit that you're shoveling down my throat. It's a symbiosis. We survive on each other. But if you shoveling nothing but bullshit and I'm just on my phone, why I need to take money out of my wallet and go to the theaters and support your endeavors? I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Show me. You guys are capable of it. Deadpool versus Wolverine proved that. Almost $2 billion. It ain't even out, what, 6 months? $2 billion. There's proof in the pudding. You guys know what to do. You know what needs to be done. Question is will you do it? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, from here in the Game Dojo in the heart of Gamer Nation, I am your host, the Game Ninja. This is 24K movies, TV shows, and video game reviews. And we give Borderlands a gold. We actually liked it. Tons of people hate it. Tons of people raking it over the coals. We actually liked it. We took our gamer goggles off and put our entertainment goggles on, and we was able to enjoy it. Fun. Pure, mindless, destructive fun. I'll see you next time. From the Game Dojo, I'll check you later. Staying in popcorn buckets, though. Speaking of which, I got bops and popcorn. Maybe I'll do that for the next review. We got The Crow coming up. Stay tuned.